Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video we're going to play a little 10-5 Rapid. So let's see, let's head over to the play online, 10-5. Let's see who we get. Okay, not going to pronounce that. From the US of A. All right. Do a Rui Lopez opening, trying to make that my first focused opening as white. Yeah, let's go ahead and develop this pawn. Probably castle pretty soon. There we go. A little bit winded, so in addition to my goal of improving my chess rating on chess.com to 2000, I've also got a couch to 10 or couch to 5K little program I'm trying out on the treadmill. So just did my morning jog workout. I don't go fast enough that I think I can legally call it running, but I figure I'll try that program and at a jogging pace, and then maybe ramp it up a little bit and go a little bit faster the next round. Let's go ahead and prevent that pin there. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe a little exercise before chess in the morning is a good way to go. I did play a couple of rapid games, and or I'm sorry, not rapid, a couple of blitz games early this morning on the tablet. And I won both of those, and I was more happy that I got a chance to use the England gambit. So I was black in both, and when white plays d4, I offer a pawn gambit. Let's bring this rook out, preparing this bishop to e3. If they push me away, obviously I'll just back up and trade if they want. So there's a couple of amateur chess streamers that I watch on a regular basis, Apex Chess and Chess with Patrick, and they both have goals to 2000. They started their runs before me, but I enjoy watching their videos. I think they're educational and interesting. But since I've been watching those on YouTube, they're recommending more videos of the same, like this one or any of those others. And I guess 2000 is a popular goal because a lot of them have, Journey to 2000, played every day until 2000. All right, I think I am tempted to take over here first. Get that dark square bishop out of the way. And assuming they take back with a pawn, then I will reroute this knight. And I don't think when they take here... Actually, I do have an opportunity right there because that knight is pinned. Let me go up here first. Yeah, so if they do take, I'm not going to take back. I'm just going to push because I don't want to open up this G file. Okay, so this could be good. Potential fork. Take with a bishop. They take. Take with a knight. All right. I suppose something's got to give, so I guess I'll threaten that rook up there. Fork, king and rook. Fork, queen and knight. Did I get too greedy too fast? Obviously, we can take the knight. Actually, let's preserve this bishop first. Okay, so let's see. We do have an opportunity to check here. That might be okay. Of course, I'll end up losing a bishop and a knight for a rook. Let's go ahead and take this knight, get that off the table. Okay, push. I just acted so fast there, I suppose. No, I was thinking maybe I could do a check first with the queen. I could have done a check first with the queen, but I still can't take that. That still would have been a good move. All right, let's see. So, yeah, do a check now. Might as well. Bishop can't block. Maybe the king tries to run back up the center. Then I've got a check there. They can't block with the pawn. Actually, before I do any of that, I might be looking at moving that queen in there. Okay. Let's drop this bishop back. See if I have any opportunities to move that queen up into c6. Yeah, it's a tough square to defend, right? Certainly queen doesn't want to go over there. Bishop can't go over there. Okay, don't think that bothers me, so let's see. I can move up here and check. And the king has limited options, of course. They can hide up on a7. Oh, that's right. I was going to try to get used to it. So queen goes here. King can divert there. And then queen here is checkmate, I believe. Well, I suppose if the king drops down this way, queen check again, theory that king could move one square down here. and then queen here would be checkmate. All right, I guess let's go for it. So king moves up, queen moves over, king moves down, queen moves over. Okay, good game. All right, let's check out the game review. And I felt pretty good about it. Obviously, it was a win, so it's hard not to feel good about it. But I felt like I was in pretty good position throughout. Pretty balanced. Looks like I may have made a mistake here, which gave my opponent a slight advantage. But it looks like I was able to recover pretty soon. Yeah, I guess I made a mistake there, and they probably made a mistake at that little trough. All right, low 80s, and I'm going to jump right over to the analysis board and just kind of push through a little bit here. Working on that Ruy Lopez opening. Great. And then my next move should have been D3. It was not. I'm looking up here. D3, castle, knight C3. So D3 would have been preferred right away. Okay. So the best move, I guess, I've got these arrows on. I don't know I guess I'll leave them on. Should have pushed twice there. Okay. Those arrows a little. Let's see. What is that? So those aren't lines. It's the feedback, right? There we go. Okay, block that. I'm just keeping an eye over on the eval bar. Okay. So I had a slight advantage with that move, with that G5 pawn push. I shouldn't have gone this way. I wonder if there's value to doing a G4 push. Nope, G4 is not a recommendation. D4, break the connection with the bishop. Got to remember that that knight up there is pinned. So even with take, bishop isn't going to want to take back. Oh, and that gives black a huge advantage. So with this position, bishop takes c6. Get rid of that first. Then that bishop. Okay. Didn't like that move. Preferred move would have been knight takes e5. Knight takes e5. Pawn takes e5. And then bishop takes... that bishop is left open. Something I definitely need to get better at is... I know I have an attacker here. I know, this bishop has one defender. Is there a way I can successfully remove that defender? My bishop has two defenders, so if I can get rid of that one defender, and of course that's really the value of this move. Knight can't take back, so pawn would probably be compelled to take back. And even if they didn't, even if they did a bishop first, it still gives me a lot of options. Knight takes c6, they're forced to respond, and then I can take this back at my leisure. Okay, now I think I had a pretty good advantage for the remainder of the game here. Yeah, on this one, do they... Yep. At this position, definitely no take is not a suggestion. So bishop c4. Okay, dropping back there. Or queen f3 check. Yeah, that's the one I was kind of thinking of. I ended up doing that the next move or so, but or d4. Yeah, but either way, I'm just kind of ignoring this push over here on the h. And in fact, even if they took the g, I don't know if I'm worried about that either. Okay, good game. Let's see. How am I doing on time? Getting a little late here. I got to do some work soon. Let's go to play. Play online. And let's do a 3-2 blitz. I'll still kind of do what looks like a Ruy Lopez from the white side of things. Let's break up their pawn structure. Yeah, let's see if they push. Okay. Yeah, let's push here, get this bishop out. Let's go and castle. If they are going to castle, they're going to castle king side because their queen side is pretty open. Develop and pin. Yeah, let's open this up here a little bit. You know what? I'm going to take back with a knight. Push. I'm a little annoyed that I let them open up this diagonal. Actually, let's take this first. Then we'll push here. I think I miscalculated this one. Once again, this knight has one defender. And pretty soon that knight is going to, or this knight is going to be utilized really, really quickly. Actually, gosh. Tempted to take with a knight first. That's going to expose this pawn, but then maybe a rook push over, or a rook slide. Now, let's take with this pawn. That'll free up here for a potential check. Okay, they took care of that. That might be okay. Let's see. Alright, let's go up here. I know this pawn is up for grabs now, but I'd like to take over here with check, or if they do something else, I've got this pawn. Oh, alright, I think I'm okay with that. Maybe I'm not so okay with that. Let's take this first. So my opponent's got the 2 bishops and I've got the 2 knights. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to have an advantage. The board is so opened up here. Benji, that name seems very familiar. I wonder if we've played before. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm not looking at the time so much, but I guess we're pretty balanced. Not too bad. They have a 1-point advantage. Literally a 1-pawn advantage. Although you might... In fact, they gave up their 2 bishops. Just starting to register with that now. Okay. Now, if the queen does try to pin this knight, I do have options for a king check, discovered attack. Fork potential. Whoa, what was I thinking there? What was I thinking there? Okay, let's bring 1 rook up. Hide. If they go after this, I may have an opportunity to grab that bishop. Alright, let's jump over here, see if they will... Oh no, that's not a mate opportunity. Okay, I guess we'll jump down here, see if we can't guard this pawn. Of course, they bring a rook over, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. Hide. Oops. Low on time. Mate opportunity. Up here. Whew. GG, Benji. Wow. Got very, very lucky on that one. Hey, my accuracy was slightly higher than my opponent. Yep, I had pretty good, slight advantage, and then I let it all go to pot and started to pick back up a little bit, gave them a pretty much secured win, and then they just made one little blunder at the end, which allowed white to take over. So let's see, I'm going to jump over to the analysis. Okay. Alright, instead of that move, oh gosh, do I always always have to turn this feedback off? It never seems to remember that. Let's see if I go to settings. Guess all that seems good. Interface. No, let's not show the best move. I guess that's what I want to get rid of first, those arrows. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's all the thing I really want to take away. All right, let's close that. All right, that was questionable. Queen A4. Check. To go after that pawn. Yeah, didn't even notice a diagonal over there. Opponent moves a piece. What did they leave vacant? Got to remember to keep an eye on that. What did they leave vacant? Okay, that was no good. I'm tempted to move this rook out. Queen D2, Queen C2, Queen C1. Definitely a queen move, huh? Okay. Alright, Black's got the advantage at the moment. Let's see if I can make it easier on them by giving them a knight. Knight G5 is excellent. Oh, you know what? You know what I forgot to take? As soon as they take that friggin' knight, once again, I've got that check opportunity and can go after that bishop. Alright, I got something starting up soon. Work related. Let's see. And of course, I should have done a Queen D5 check. That would have been great for getting us back to even. But nah. Let's make it harder than it needs to be. Now, I ultimately did see that Queen D5 move, but it didn't register to me that, yeah, I probably had that move for quite some time. Yep. Black has got the lead. And there we go. That was my lucky break. All right. Well, yeah, good games, good results, but hopefully even better learning opportunities. Thanks for hanging out with me.